Hey everybody, Kitty from NuStrength. Welcome to this week's episode of NuStrength Sugar Babes. As you can see, I've got this amazing microphone. What a great setup here. I look very professional, don't I? And on this show, we are all about helping women win at life. So the problem in the fitness industry is that it is full of quick fix crazy diets where they starve you, they feed you bird food, you lose all the weight, and then you put it all back on. And as a result of that, women get hormonal issues, PMS, weight gain, digestive issues. They hate their bodies and they just continue on this yo-yo cycle. So our goal at NuStrength and in the Win at Life program is to basically free them from the shackles of the fitness industry and teach them about good nutrition, fuel their body, get strong, and improve all of these things so that then they can basically win at life. Because I guess, once you've got all that sort of shit, that stuff under control, then you really can start to focus on other areas because you're not just ruled by the scales and got no energy and just hating yourself pretty much. So this week we have got the lovely Dimity. So Dimity is the daughter of a very big legend at NuStrength, Deb Jones. And Deb is an amazing lifter. Actually, Dimity, you're an amazing lifter too. I couldn't believe your lifts at the strength test after only such a short period of time. When you first came to the program, you really hadn't even stepped foot in a gym. You'd never done a deadlift, you'd never done a squat. And then you did the program, I think it was 8 weeks in, and you came over to the strength test. And what were the numbers that you lifted?
I did 80 deadlift.
Wow.
67 squat. And first time I did bench on the day was 32 and a half.
It's amazing. It's incredible. It truly is incredible.
I know. It was exciting.
Yeah. I am.
Even if I didn't know what I was doing.
Oh, but you really impressed me with how quickly, once you applied yourself to learning the correct movement patterns, you really have excelled. Obviously you're genetically a good lifter, probably like your mum. So if you picked up that from her. So just tell everyone.
That helped.
Yeah, well, of course, genetically gifted in the lifting arena. So just tell everyone, what are some of the changes that you've seen so far since, working with us and doing the program?
Firstly, I'd have to say stronger.
Mm.
Before, I must have been a bit of a weakling, whereas now, I'm surprised I can even pick up some of the weights. It's I can. If I really set my mind to it, then I can lift it. And I guess proper technique and breathing definitely helps as well.
And talk to me about...
So that's one side. As for the food side, I never thought I would be ever tracking food or even eating what I thought from the beginning might be crazy food, but it's just normal food that
fuels your body.
That we're eating, yeah.
When you first started, I think you were averaging about 1,600 calories, and now you're up to about, 20?
I started at 1,400 calories.
God. And what are you up to now?
And, over weeks, just kept going up.
Yeah.
Starting to feel hungry, training.
Yeah.
Now I'm at 2,200.
Wow. And talk to me about some of the other issues, because I know when you came in, you had bad skin problems, digestive issues, couldn't sleep through the night. So talk to me about...
so my skin was quite bad, and that was one of the biggest things that I did want to join for. I had tried so many different products. Oh my God, so many different things, which I thought it was from the outside. But little did I know, it was obvious that was the inside that was causing the breakouts. It's good now, except I've realized that it is my period that it wants to come back. So I've been monitoring it. I think I'm about a week out from my period. I've started breaking out again. So it's obvious that it's my hormones that's causing it, not just the food, because I used to cut out chocolate thinking maybe it's the chocolate, so many different things. So I'm still actually waiting for my Progest E so I can start taking that for my hormones and then see a massive difference for that.
Awesome.
But that's a massive improvement. When I don't have my period, that time in between, my face is so clear, and it's so amazing.
Yeah.
My sleep was always interrupted. if it wasn't due to baby waking up. Whereas now it's deep sleep. I go to bed earlier. There are some nights that are a little bit late, but I know that if I go to bed earlier, I wake up happier.
Yeah.
And ready to go, or else I feel sluggish and yuck.
What about like your
mood
and your energy? Like, how do you feel?
So much happier.
Yeah.
So much happier. I used to, at about 2:00, feel really flat and want to have a sleep on the lounge, but it was close to school pickup. Whereas now it's just like, I don't know, like right now I just want to start jumping up and down and start clapping my hands or something. So I don't know. Like, I've had my carrot salad, my coffee, and porridge, and I
feel amazing.
It's full of beans.
And what about your body? Because, obviously we're all about sustainable results, and, we focus on body composition change versus weight loss. So, are you feeling your body starting to change in the right direction?
Oh, see, the photos that I looked at the other day from when I first started, I, at the beginning, didn't really think I had too much to change. But then again, I did think I had a bit of change, like a bit of on my hips and my tummy and a bit on my legs. But now when I look back, I think, oh my God, the difference between then and 12 weeks later is such a massive difference. And now where I want to go in the future, how to build my legs, build my bum, just heaps has changed in such a short period of time. And when you go on, it's going to at least take 18 months. I thought, there's not going to be real much change in between that. But over the 12 weeks, it's amazing how much your body does change just from like 2 weeks of 2 days a week of training and consistent eating all the time.
And you're eating 2,200 calories. And, talk to me about some things you've done in the past to try and get these results. Like, obviously you're eating low calories, dumb diets, cardio.
Yeah, so I used to just walk the dog, and then I'd come home and eat a salad thinking I'm doing really good. Felt really good.
Oh, me too.
And then just fall back straight into, if I just have, some shitty chocolate or a packet of chips, it's not really going to do anything, because I'll just go for a bit of a walk again tomorrow and then feel good and have my salad and sort of keep doing that. And then same thing, weekends will come, I start having some alcohol, wouldn't care, and then you sort of start again on Monday. And my diet was always... What's that?
Sort of every woman, I think, goes through that. And I was the same. You restrict and then you binge on the weekend, and then you're like, fuck, it's all right.
Yeah, again. Exactly. And for me, it was always, I liked a lot of sugar, like biscuits and dips and things like that. But then it's like, okay, I've had too much of that. I need to balance it out with lots of chocolate and lots of sweet biscuits and this and that. And it was constant sugar, salt. And then it was just... No wonder why I turned out, looking the way I did and feeling tired and sluggish and unhappy.
Can you imagine ever going back to that lifestyle, like eating 1,400 calories again? Like, you die, right? Like, I think about it sometimes.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
Do you ever think you'd be eating 2,200 calories and your body would be changing and only training 2 to 3 days a week?
If I went back to that, like even now, I think... with like making the chocolate brownie, if I don't eat, like if I'll have one and it's like, I feel like another one, but I can't because there's so many calories in that. And I feel guilty that I'm jeopardizing the hard work that I've put in. So thinking of going back to what it was like before is just like, no way.
Crazy, hey. So, like,
I can't even think of it.
You're here now. You're in this good space now, and you're lifting. You're eating all this great food. If you could, like, if you met yourself 2 years ago, like, what would you tell yourself to do? What advice would you give your former self?
Listen to my mum, because for so long, mum has told me, you need to try this, you need to do that, you need to go to gym, you need to do this, stop eating that shit. And I'm just like, no, I don't want to.
Yeah.
It was just, I don't know. That's why I think I just thought for such a long time that there wasn't anything wrong with me. My face was just the way it was. I'd battled it forever. It was just that way. It was just me. Yeah. My sleeping was just because I had kids to get up to and
Yeah.
and things like that. And I was just unhappy because I was in shitty relationships. Whereas now it's like, no, I went through the shitty relationships, but I'm by myself now and I can make myself happy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just by eating good food and looking after myself. The
Yeah.
kids sleep all night. The baby might get up for a bottle, but I'll give her a bottle and go straight back to bed instead of laying there for another few hours thinking, go back to sleep. Or,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's completely different.
Yeah. Oh, totally. I agree with you. And like, it completely changed my life. And you know what, like, I guess I shouldn't be surprised because you are Deb's daughter, but you really have been a client who's come in and embraced everything, and you've applied yourself and you've put yourself out of your comfort zone and you've tried lifting and you've come so far. Like, even Deb was like to me, oh, I'm so proud of Dimity, like she's done so well. So it's really awesome. Like, I think it's great for you to share this with other women, because I'm sure, like me, like you, if you're sitting here today listening to this, you're probably thinking, oh, well, how the fuck is this different to anything else I've ever done before? Like, I've done so many programs, and, the typical objections we get is, look, I don't have time. Well, you're a single mother with 3 kids, and you managed to fit this into your lifestyle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually not difficult though. Like, it is on a Sunday when I'm prepping my lunch and my dinners for the week. It's just the prep is so quick and easy. Like, it's not really complicated. Like, we're seeing all the meal prep videos. Like, it's just basic chicken and then a couple of things in and you're done. Put it in containers and it's done. It's really not hard. Like everybody else outside the program makes it out to be.
Oh, it's so easy. It's like, I'm like the kid, crap on about becoming a culinary goddess. It's not really. Like, I'm just a kitchen hack, really, just throwing everything into the slow cooker.
Yeah.
The other objection we get, often is money. And, you're obviously a single mum. You don't have heaps of money to spend, but I think, what is your health worth to you? A lot of mums who also feel like they don't deserve it, like they don't deserve to invest in themselves. And what would you say to the mums that are sitting there thinking that?
So when I first started the program and spoke to mum, like, I guess I had a bit of a little advantage going in, knowing that the program actually did work, because I watched mum on her journey, and it worked for her. So I knew I was going in, I knew it was going to work. It was just consistency. And I remember mum saying to me, I was like, I can't afford to, eat different to how I was.
Yeah.
Not knowing that I'm buying these biscuits and buying them chips and buying that big block of chocolate and all the extra shit that we don't need.
Yeah.
And making the excuses that it was for the kids because they don't need it either. And she's like, yeah, but you don't need much more than what I'm already buying anyway. So now, like you said, like, I don't have a lot of money to spend on other things, but it was cutting all the rubbish out that we were eating and just putting that towards better mince, better chicken.
Yeah.
It just,
like, if you stick to the basics.
Yeah.
If you stick to the basics.
I shop in Aldi and I get my juices, my Baby Bell, if I don't get them at Costco.
Yeah. Eggs, potatoes, milk. It's
everything.
And
then the leftover things I get at Coles, like dates and my curry and
I think you're right. I had another woman say that they cut all the takeaway out and they easily can afford to do the program. So it's like, you're going to save money on food, and I think you're really investing not only in your own health, but your family's health as well. So, for anyone who's watching this now, I'm going to post a link at the bottom of the page, and you can click on the link and put in an application to work with us. Come on board, do our Win at Life flagship program. It is completely affordable for every woman out there, and it'll change your life. Hey, Dimity, like, it really will.
Yeah, completely changed mine. Not just for the food and the training, but my whole mindset as well.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
And you'll have awesome coaches, Craig and I, who really, we love this. Like, it's our life. Like, we really...
and not only you guys, like, there's Bo on the page as well, and
And the community.
And going into NuStrength, having Jake and the strength test, like everybody's a family and everybody's supportive. The women in the group are all supportive of everything.
Yeah.
So it's like a big family. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's awesome.
It's awesome. Which is why I just had to make it work for me. So I'm doing something for myself.
Family too, you know. We're going to get the rest of your family in there too. Just got to get
We're trying.
Oh, well, awesome. Thank you so much, Dimity. Thank you for sharing your experience with everyone.
That's okay.
And have an amazing day. And
I'm off to gym.
Oh, yeah.
Go lift some weights.
Yay. Well, enjoy your gym session.
I've got squats and deadlifts.
How exciting.
And floor press.
Nice. Well, you can post up some of your PBs.
One of my good days. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, have an awesome day and enjoy your training.
I will. Thank you. Have a good day.
Bye.
See ya.